Forget your Silicon Valley. Forget the Wall Street, because this story unfolds in a quiet corner of Hangzhou, China. In a humble apartment, 18 individuals dared to dream big. They envisioned a future where anyone could buy and sell anything at any time. This is the story of Alibaba and the man who dared to make it a reality, Jack Ma. But who even is Jack Ma? Jack Ma, originally named Ma Yun by his parents, was born in 1964 in Hangzhou, China, during a period of economic hardship, where Jack Ma and his family experienced the challenges of poverty firsthand, as Jack's mother worked in a factory production line and his father was a photographer. Despite these limitations, Jack had a thirst for knowledge. He was particularly drawn to the English language, a skill that would later become instrumental in his success. But how did he get the name Jack Ma? From a very young age, Jack was fascinated with the English language, but the issue was that he didn't have any proper way to learn and improve his English, as at the time China was very secluded from the rest of the world. That changed in the 1970s as China launched a new open-door policy to attract foreign trade and investment, which led to many tourists visiting the country. He saw this as an opportunity to improve his English. He would wake up every day and cycle to a hotel where the tourists would stay. His job? He would give the foreigners a free tour of the area, and in return, he asked them to teach him English. It was also one of these tourists who suggested to him the idea of Jack as his English name. But life for Jack as a kid wasn't easy. He faced difficulties in school, where he failed his primary school entrance test twice and his middle school exams 3 times before passing them. He even struggled with the college entrance exam, failing it twice before finally securing admission to Hangzhou Teachers College in 1984. Despite early failures, Jack Ma's steady determination is noteworthy. In 1988, Jack graduated with a degree in English and was ready to embark on his professional journey. However, after graduating, Jack faced numerous rejections in his job search. He applied for 30 different positions, including a job at KFC, but was rejected by all of them. He eventually became an English teacher, earning $15 for an entire month. In 1995, while working as an English teacher, Jack had the opportunity to travel to the United States with a group of colleagues. It was during this trip that he encountered the internet for the first time. But did he just search for memes like the rest of you? Not really. He decided to go through the internet and search for Chinese businesses, but to his surprise, there were none. Jack couldn't find a single Chinese vendor on the internet. He saw an opportunity to bridge the gap between Chinese businesses and the global market, a vision that would later become the cornerstone of Alibaba. Upon his return to Hangzhou in 1994, Jack established Haibo Translation Agency, leveraging his English skills to assist Chinese businesses with international communication. This provided him with valuable insights into the challenges faced by Chinese businesses in connecting with international markets. Keep in mind that this was when China had a population of 1.2 billion, and only 2 million people at the time had internet access. He quickly realized the limitations of traditional methods and the immense potential the internet held to bridge this gap. Fueled by his vision for a digital bridge between Chinese businesses and the world, Jack launched China Pages in 1995. The website listed Chinese companies for international customers, allowing them to showcase their products and services to a wider audience. Despite its innovative concept, China Pages faced several challenges. The internet was still in its early stages in China, and many businesses lacked the awareness or resources to utilize online platforms. While China Pages may not have been a huge success, it was a valuable learning experience for Jack. It helped him understand the internet as a business tool and solidified his vision for connecting Chinese businesses globally. It also provided him with useful connections within the tech industry. But how did all that lead to the creation of Alibaba? By 1999, Jack had gathered a wealth of experience, knowledge, and connections. Seeing the rising demand for online business solutions in China, he was confident he could create a platform to revolutionize business connections and trade. In the heart of Hangzhou, China, a small group of 18 individuals, led by a young English teacher named Jack Ma, launched Alibaba.com, the foundation for what would later become an e-commerce giant. It all began in a humble apartment, driven by Jack's vision to connect businesses globally using the internet, an online marketplace designed to connect Chinese exporters with international buyers. The platform was a simple way for businesses to reach a wider audience, bypassing traditional trade barriers. However, the early years were not without their obstacles. The dot-com bubble burst of 2001, a stock market crash in the early 2000s, threatened the newly formed company, where many tech startups, even established ones, crumbled under economic pressure. Alibaba managed to navigate the storm. But how? One main reason for their survival was their focus on solving real problems. Alibaba prioritized the needs of its users and built a platform that offered genuine value. Alibaba's early success can't be separated from the visionary leadership of Jack Ma. He had a unique and collaborative work environment, empowering employees and encouraging innovation. This, combined with Alibaba's ability to address critical market needs with a user-friendly platform with innovative solutions like Alipay, helped them emerge as a leading force in e-commerce. But what did all the hard work and persistence lead to?
When I needed 200 sweatshirts,
I supply them.
Slowly, Alibaba began gaining traction. More and more businesses signed up who were attracted by the platform's simplicity and effectiveness. This was just the beginning. The seeds of an e-commerce empire had been sown. The world was about to witness the rise of Alibaba and the man behind it all, Jack Ma. In 2002, Alibaba achieved a significant milestone by turning its first ever profit. The site had 150,000 members from all over the world just 3 years after its launch, a remarkable achievement despite the dot-com bubble challenges. Their early profitability validated the business model and boosted confidence for growth. But Alibaba's success story just started with its first profit. The company embarked on a strategic expansion where it branched out its offerings and ventured into new markets. In 2003, they launched Taobao, a platform catering to individual consumers, cementing their hold on the Chinese online market. After the success of Taobao, they started focusing on cross-border e-commerce and connecting Chinese sellers with international buyers. In 2010, they launched AliExpress. It connected Chinese sellers with international buyers, introducing cross-border e-commerce. This platform offered a vast variety of products at competitive prices, attracting a large customer base worldwide. This opened up new markets and increased growth. Alibaba built an extensive ecosystem. They developed services like Alibaba Cloud, Cainiao Network, and Ant Group, which created a one-stop online platform that catered to various needs and further strengthened their position in the digital economy. Alibaba also took full advantage of the newly developed tech advancements. They utilized data analytics and AI to personalize user experiences and improve product recommendations. They also invested heavily in developing user-friendly mobile apps, ensuring accessibility and convenience for all users, further increasing its growth. While Alibaba was still a relatively young company, its worth in 2010 was around $8 billion. From earning $15 a month to leading and owning a company worth $8 billion is a shift surely most of us wish to have. But Jack didn't stop there. In 2014, Alibaba made history with its record-breaking initial public offering, or IPO, on the New York Stock Exchange. But what's an IPO?
而今天，我想把大家请过来，跟大家共同探讨以后至少5年、10年我们要做的事情。那么阿里巴巴我们将做成什么样？我想，从黄页的时候我就提过，黄页所要瞄准的对象不是国内政府，而是国际政府。
It's when a company first offers its shares publicly on a stock exchange, raising capital and increasing exposure. Alibaba made its debut on the NYSE, raising a staggering $25 billion. This surpassed Facebook's IPO as the largest IPO in history at the time, showcasing the immense global interest in Alibaba and the potential of the Chinese e-commerce market. After the record-breaking IPO in 2014, it was only uphill from there. AliExpress proved to play a crucial role in Alibaba's global expansion as the number of active users on Alibaba's platforms jumped from 50 million in 2010 to over 1.3 billion and a net worth of 198 billion in 2023. In 2019, Jack stepped down as the executive chairman of Alibaba. Since then, he has kept a lower profile, which has fueled speculation and made investors a bit nervous. Jack has been more focused on charity and education. He established the Jack Ma Foundation in 2014, which focuses on poverty relief, environmental sustainability, and education. He also holds honorary professorships at universities and actively participates in educational forums. His initial love for teaching years ago can still be actively seen, even after owning a multi-billion-dollar global e-commerce giant. Though he stepped down as chairman and the company faced challenges recently, Alibaba still stands as a global e-commerce behemoth, boasting a net worth of over $177 billion as of 2024. Its user base is staggering, with over 1.3 billion active users across its various platforms, including Taobao, Tmall, and AliExpress. This vast reach makes Alibaba a dominant force in online retail, connecting millions of buyers and sellers worldwide. So, what's next for Alibaba? Alibaba's future is like a high-stakes game of chess, immense potential with some serious challenges on the board. The company is lately investing heavily into artificial intelligence and blockchain technology to enhance its services and operational efficiency. They also aim to prioritize environmental and community care, pledging carbon neutrality by 2030. Anyway, from a small apartment in Hangzhou to a global e-commerce titan, their story is all about dreaming big and never giving up, something we should all apply in our lives. If you enjoyed this journey, hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing stories.